Yeah, let's do this one.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Michael Ray Haybauer.
I'm putting this at 1.5 speed. The title of this video, I don't want to be famous ever. Alright, well, you're not gonna be.
It's not an April Fool's joke or video, even though everybody's going to do that today.
You only need about...
This is another anxiety file that I felt the need to do, which I probably
500 to 1,000 ounces, and you'll be fine if the dollar ever goes to zero, collapses and gone.
It's been weighing on my soul and on my brain, so I'm going to talk about it.
That silver will be worth so much then.
But again, this is not e-begging.
You'll be able to...
This is me trying to support myself by being an entertainer, telling stories and videos. So please,
yeah, at that point, Blogan, I'm going to fight him off at that point. I'm not letting it... Yeah, that's enough to fight him. They can take it over my dead body.
If you like what you see, again, consider becoming a member. If you'd like some merchandise from my store, all links are down below. I do have donation portals as well as merchandise. I have cameos available.
Buy a bunch of silver busts, dude.
Very, very bad business.
Yeah, they could take my eagles, but I don't think they could take my...
a YouTuber, or whatever the hell I possibly am nowadays. So,
dude, my dad has so many eagles. My dad is like a coin collector, and he buys like 10 silver eagles every year, and he has for like the last fucking 30 years.
I don't think I ever want to be famous again.
He has all the mints and everything.
Why? Because many people that follow this channel have known that I'm an insecure person. I don't deal with critique well. I don't deal with drama well. When a lot of things happen all at once and there's too much pressure.
Look at his shirt. It's Spider-Man.
Can't handle it. Don't know how to handle all the pressure, all the this, all the that. I'm not that type of person. In my old age, I've learned that I need a simple life. And I need simple things, and having more than 1 or 2 things to do in any given day.
Bauer's going to move out and start farming.
Does that make me lazy? Does that make me a bad person? Does that make me a this or a that, or not a go-getter or whatever?
Bauer should move off-grid and do a vlog where he like lives off-grid. You know what I mean? And builds a shelter.
Person, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, every day of my life. And it doesn't look bright all the time. And I'm not able to even do...
You probably don't sleep on a couch, though, Metal Through Leather.
I have the passion and the health, and I guess
I'm sure that's a big factor. Sleeping on a mattress does wonders compared to a couch.
My body shuts down whenever there's a lot of pressure or a lot of things going on.
I don't think you'd survive like 3 days,
I'm really learning that I am a majorly different person at 50 years of age.
One cold night would fucking...
always. So recently I made the news, the wrestling news, when I made a video talking about how the doctor labeled me as technically disabled.
How?
I've been doing doctor visits here and there, getting blood checked, heart checked, blood pressure. I've had strokes.
Labeled him disabled?
A lot of things are going on with me. You know,
he's had strokes?
And I always hold myself
Didn't we call that? Hell, hold on a minute.
I know that.
I know for a fact that I used to say that I thought Mike had a stroke because it looked like his face was sagging. I remember saying that a bunch of times.
I could have made major...
And Chet was like, no.
And I did.
Right, friendo? Just fucking give it to him. Yeah.
At the current state,
at this point,
of a lot of the decisions I've made.
Just fucking give him the money so he'll shut the fuck up.
Like, I'm
so
to these moments in my life
sick of this. This fucking whining about his life.
But at this stage in my life, I'm self-aware. And
no, you're not.
I don't like who I am and how I look.
He's not self-aware at all.
And how I'm feeling and all that. So the easy answer is up and change it.
No, the easy answer is which I'm not suggesting you do.
But walk in my shoes or in my brain or in my body and feel and know and see everything that is hindering me, where I have no more passion, no more strength, whether it be depression, anxiety, and major health issues.
No, he shouldn't.
I wish these people would shut the fuck up. It's easy to talk shit about people online when you don't have any empathy or respect for them. And you just have a visual...
No, we fucking did 4 years ago, Bauer.
They are.
But 4 years of this.
People didn't have that, but it goes hand in hand. Being a public figure, being a person that makes videos to try to make a living, a person that is trying to tell stories and entertainment, you know, to make some money because they're technically not working due to many different reasons. It comes with the territory. But I know I'm not built for it. I am really not built for it. Every single thing affects me so damn much.
Yeah, I have gray hairs, but I don't care at all. I don't
it.
even see them.
That's why I don't know.
I'll look in the mirror and I don't even see my gray hairs, and I'll see my mom and she'll be like, "You know, you have gray hairs,"
or more popular,
and I'll be like, "I don't know."
I am now, because I'm barely handling it, and I'm like an F-lister. You know,
you're a no-lister.
Long time ago. I mean, I'm hoping.
He hasn't worked in 9 years. He hasn't acted in 9 years. You're no longer in the business. You're no longer an FDE lister, whatever. You're done. You're not an actor anymore. You're on the edge of homelessness.
Soon will be, or come back again. But I don't know if that's in the
EBT.
But one thing I do hope that I am is transparent and as honest as
quote
I can be
unquote disabled.
And I made a video the other day talking about how the doctor technically called me disabled, and I saw myself in a video and I didn't like what I see.
The doctor called him disabled?
That I did not like to see in my life.
The doctor probably said that you're on the way to being disabled if you don't
which you all are watching,
change yourself.
I tell the truth about my anxiety, what I'm thinking about, what I'm feeling. I try to be transparent with my life. Basically, I give TMI. And there's always going to be people that use whatever thing I say against me, or they're going to use it to badmouth me or this or that.
You know,
but on this
I was thinking about something. I've been thinking about something. I got to pause again. I've been thinking about something. I don't go out of my way to fuck with him. All I do is make these videos where where I critique him and whatever. If that's fucking with him, if that's like really fucking with him mentally, then like I don't know what. Like, cuz we don't go out of our way to troll this fucking guy. We don't go into his stream. I don't comment on his videos. I don't comment on his streams. I don't fucking send shit to his house. I don't fucking do anything. I just watch his videos.
And I said, in offhanded comment, I said, DDPYoga. Don't even mention DDPYoga. I can't afford it.
I don't fuck with him on Twitter.
News,
I don't do any of the shit that we've done to all the other people we've done to. We've been so bad to Joker. We've been so bad to Jake Huston. We've been so bad to Gigglepickles. All we do is watch his videos.
Go watch my last live stream. I aired the video. Well, that came out. They had like 200, 300,000 viewers. Kind of went viral.
That's great, Regal.
Viral, I don't know. But still, people started hitting me up. Oh, you're in the news. You're in the news. You're in the news. And then I started getting comments on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere.
He wouldn't go on the forums, would he? Would Kumia go on his own forum?
There are a lot of people coming out trying to help me.
Probably not, right?
Oh, if you need help, I'm a yoga instructor. If you need help, I'm a trainer. If you need help,
okay.
I thank you all. I love
because
you
our
all.
videos on Bauer are getting played over
You're
there.
Amazing.
Is somebody sending him our videos on Bauer?
And it's all very, very beautiful. But the reason I said I can't, and
his new radio show,
to the comments that I read on certain forums.
Compound he sold Compound to Gavin, right?
Let me address the comment that how could this idiot not afford DDPYoga? It's like $15 a month. Okay.
This guy said he'd do it for free. This guy said he'd help Bauer for free.
Many years ago, I think when DDPYoga started,
this guy said he'd help him for free.
But probably 10, 15 years ago, I got people telling me, oh, you should do DDPYoga. Some people were hitting me up. Oh, I work with DDPYoga and all this, and we can help you out. And I saw the messages from one or two people back in the days. There was also an opportunity for me to go on the show, well, to audition for it.
Yeah.
Weird, for The Biggest Loser. The Celebrity Biggest Loser. My agent somehow got me like an audition.
Why didn't he do it?
The Biggest Loser. Why do you need an audition to get on The Biggest Loser, to lose weight and do all that other stuff?
Because they just need to vet you, dude.
Then I learned how, if you get on the show, you have to stay in a facility for 3 or 4 months. No phone, no this, no that, no coverage. I'm like, who's going to pay my rent, my bills? Who's going to take care of my father, who was going blind at this time? So, and then the audition came and went for the Celebrity Biggest Loser.
What a fucking retard. What a fucking retard.
I didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it.
What a retard.
It wasn't equaling up to my life at that moment. But because I think there was a story about me, or I said something about my health deteriorating. Then I also got messages from DDPYoga people.
He could have gone on The Biggest Loser. Isn't that on NBC?
But I thought, because I saw it on the news and everywhere, that it was thousands upon thousands.
Isn't that like on a night, like on at like 9 p.m. on a weeknight, or 8 p.m. on a weeknight?
I don't have anything. I'm barely surviving even 10, 15 years ago. I mean,
And he's
that's
just
who
like,
I am.
nah,
I am a
I
struggling
don't want to
forever
relaunch my career, sorry,
entertainer.
and lose weight, sorry.
Okay, and I didn't make millions upon millions of dollars. People keep saying that. Oh, he made more money by the time he was 20. How is he struggling now? You guys would learn how much money we actually make. Believe me. And I've been an actor since I was 12 years
That's
of age.
why all your.
And I'm now 50 years.
That's why all
so
your.
48 years? Damn, is that 48 years? No, it's 38 years.
All the people that you acted with in all of those shows are also living in boxes, Bauer.
Even in residuals, I'm probably close to 750,000 in total. Maybe
he could have bought a condo 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
If you think about that in years, that's probably like 15,000 a year. And I'll be honest with y'all, I do my taxes, and I average anywhere between 15 to 20,000 a year.
Oh my God!
Normally, that ain't a lot of money, especially to live in California.
I sell more Pokemon cards than that.
And even the last couple of years has been less than that I average yearly on income. So for the people that think I'm rich and all that, y'all don't know shit about shit. And shut your mouth. But that being said, I started to read critique and comments. Why can't he afford DDPYoga, this and that? And he's always
that's bad.
FCK, and he's a this, he's an eBay. Wow. Why is everybody so negative? And then, he made the video for pity. He's asking
because people are done with you, dude.
Support him.
People are done with this.
I didn't make the video.
Everyone's reaching their end, the end of their Bauer rope. Everyone's heard the excuses. Everyone's gone through the cycle, the Bauer cycle,
in that video,
enough
the only time I
times
asked for help is I said, please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button.
that they're seeing it again, and no one wants to fucking.
So is that e-begging? When I'm providing a service? But why does all this hurt me? I don't know.
He said he's getting $1,500 a month.
Inherently, I want to be loved by everybody, and that's never, ever going to happen. People hate my voice. People hate the way I talk. People hate my stories. Whenever I say something that's stupid or whatever, they have to correct me.
People hate your whining.
They got to debunk me.
Nobody's debunking your conspiracies.
For press as well.
We want to see you cook your nasty food, but you won't do it.
Gain whatever you can from him. Let's make it a story, and gain whatever press you can from this story. Because the news loves tragedy.
He said he gets $1,500 a month from stuff.
Another tragic video that I've made of telling the truth about my life in my anxiety files videos, which is what it's meant to do. That's the whole point of the series.
He can't do any collaborations. He can't do anything like that. He can't.
In life that I have an outlet through a series of videos called the anxiety files to basically rant, rave, tell my truths, just to let it all out into the open.
He just needs to not react to any comments or watch any critiques of him and just go.
I hate people that deceitful, and I hate evil intentions. And I tried my best many years ago. I tried myself to not be one of those people. But so my video went, or that not my video, their video of me talking about DDPYoga went viral. Then a lot of people started to hit me up, tell me they would help me out.
Dude, I commented on that DD. I said, you're not going to be able to help this fucker. I said, we've been watching him for years. He's not going to do anything to better his life. Like,
I'm not going to name any names. And they reached out to me, which is fantastic. But I recently learned that it didn't cost thousands upon thousands of dollars. That they have a system online.
Why would it?
They have a system online.
That's insane, Mike.
That's for
thousands of dollars for a yoga program.
$20 a month.
You fucking insane.
I didn't know that. So when I made the video, I was talking out of my butt. And I had a little bit of disdain for the DDPYoga stuff because many years earlier, like I said, people were hitting me up and they were telling me that,
right.
they want to be my trainer. They'll work with me.
I better be able to empty loads into that bitch.
And stuff like that. So I just had a bad taste in my mouth like from 10, 15 years earlier. And throughout the years, every once in a while, you need to do DDPYoga. You need to do DDPYoga.
For thousands a month?
I had a bad taste in my mouth. Okay, but now they have a website.
I'm emptying loads.
It's cheaper and more affordable for even people like me who are on a very, very limited income.
He's going to, okay.
So basically, in that video, don't mention DDPYoga.
Basically what this shit is, I think, is there's like exercises for old people that can't get out of a chair. And I basically think that's what this is, but I'm not 100%.
I can't afford it. was a bad one. I did not understand that it was an entire website for like $15 a month. So my apologies for that. So they did reach out to me. And
it's going to be like stretching and like doing circles with your arms
that were mentioning DDP yoga. They were very aggressive with me. Oh, you need to be held accountable. You need to do this. You need to do that.
Yeah, just get one of the pedal machines. He has a pedal machine. Stop it.
I speak with one of his representatives. I actually speak apparently with two of them. One of them nice as can be. The other one a little bit aggressive. Mentioning that
I could see him buying into the pedal machine and never using it once.
I need to be held accountable and stuff.
I was going to get one of those years ago, and I didn't.
Too much for me right now. Like seriously, calm down. Calm down. I don't deal with aggressive words and stuff like that very well. And for the one person that mentioned that, we need to hold you accountable, I have an issue with those words. Because in all honesty, the only person that can hold me accountable is me.
Yeah, and you're not going to.
If I don't finish a workout, an exercise,
because of something that I say or because of something that somebody else says, you're not going to hold yourself accountable.
When people say, I want to hold you accountable, I want to have...
Whoa.
We need to hold you accountable. I have an issue with those words.
Well,
in all honesty, the only person that can hold me accountable is me. If I don't finish a workout, an exercise, a service, or whatever, that's on me. That's on me. Okay? When people say, I want to hold you accountable, I want to have sessions with you, I want to record you and film you, and I want to be online with you, because we need to hold you accountable, it's like, you don't even know me.
No, Bauer, they're going to get you to do it.
Pace. I'm literally
holy shit.
Pace. And I understand they're trying to help by having people in your corner to help hold you accountable. But
they're trying to do it with you, bro, to get you to do it. That's it.
Of changing their life. Every person is a different soul. Every person reacts differently to different things. I am not good with aggression. The military, the wrestling verbiage, I'm not good with it. I need empathy, love, respect, patience.
That's what this is.
But then again, the naysayers will say, well, you've always said this before. You're going to do this, you're going to do that, and you always fail. You have to be held accountable. That was mentioned to me by somebody. Not from DDP Yoga, but somebody that understands the yoga program that we just mentioned. Now this person is fighting with me, using my life against me to hopefully make him my trainer. I mean,
something's got to get through. They're just going to start harassing you and making fun of you, Bauer. I don't know what will break through to him because, like...
I shouldn't even be talking about it now, but I'm really frustrated and hurt. Because something...
Now he just gets hurt whenever people try to fucking help him and, like, hold him accountable and, like, make sure he does it. Now he's hurt. Now his feelings are hurt.
And bad that comes with something. And yes, there is some good coming with this. Some amazing people giving me advice.
Yeah, that's what it is. You hear about people who are afraid of success or who are afraid of growth or whatever, and this is like the most extreme example. This fucker doesn't want to help himself at all.
Finally change my life. You need to have to do this. You need to do that.
He's afraid to leave the box.
And I'm like, I don't even know you. And if I want somebody to hold me accountable, I want it to be a friend of mine or somebody that I've known for years in my life that actually...
Like, I'm pretty sure this guy that he's talking about used to wrestle in WWE.
Those are the people that can
so,
hold
like,
me accountable.
you could hang out on video chat with, like, a former WWE wrestler and have him do this yoga with you or whatever. But no.
So I didn't like
that's holding you accountable. They can't hold you accountable.
Yeah, thank you. I'll look into it. I appreciate you. This is not with the official DDP Yoga people. This is not with them, the one person. I'll give you that story.
That's not with the official people. This is with somebody else.
Now, this one person.
Either way, he's got people reaching out, offering him to help him with this shit, and he's just like, "That's not what I'm asking for."
Hesitating because the news went viral. Now, other people, he's a this, he's a that. Then I had to hit this person up. Do not share my text for public consumption. That is wrong. You didn't even ask my permission. Whether he needs it or not, I don't know. But I'm like, dude, if I am going to be with you, being my trainer, holding me accountable, or whatever the case may be, I want to do it non-public. Because if I fail, if I don't succeed, and it's made public, nobody's going to look bad there but me. Nobody.
Yeah, but nobody even
company
expects
that
you
he
to
was vouching
succeed.
for, his training company. This is not the DDP yoga people. This is somebody that understands DDP yoga, and they're a trainer. But it all goes hand in hand. When all of this was made public, that's what I started to think about. Why is it being made public? Why did they use my name? Why did they say I can't afford it to make the news? Well, any publicity is good publicity. So for the wrestling news people or the DDP yoga people, if they made a story, if it was them, I don't know if it was. I don't know if the wrestling news people was associated with DDP yoga, or if it's one of the people that took DDP yoga. I don't know. But still,
I think a lot of people are just finding out how pathetic you are, Bauer.
In the papers again for another fat person that needs help, and then I get a lot of good and or bad with it. And then again, if I sign on or if I let one of these people help me, if I fail and it's made public, I'm going to look bad. Everybody's going to say, see, he fucked up again. He can't handle it. He's not worth it. And then for the other people, they'll be like, well, we tried. We hooked him up. We gave him a discount. We gave him this. We gave him that. We were trying to hold him accountable. So they look good and I don't look good. And if it all worked out, everybody looks good. And that's hopefully the end result. But I know who I am. And I'm afraid that won't be the result with one of these trainers or even the DDP yoga people. So that brings me to the DDP yoga person.
Just give up. Just be done with this shit. I don't ever want to hear him talk about this shit again. Unless he's going to fucking, okay, unless he's going to fucking do this yoga, I don't ever want to hear him talk about this shit again.
I don't know if it's a discount code or whatever, because it still is a business. Maybe it's a code for everything for free. I do not know.
Like, this is so retarded at this point. Like, it's just fucking couch yoga, dude. It's yoga on the couch, I'm pretty sure, for handicap and disabled people.
And then, like, if I need anybody to hold me accountable, I'm going to bring in a friend in my real life that lives close by, and maybe we'll work out together and we'll help each other out.
And he is just like, this is fucking, he had to put a 30-minute video out on this.
Because I'm opening up myself for scrutiny in any fashion. Because,
and then he's going to see our video. I'm going to title this like Bauer can't handle DDP yoga or something.
Well, then,
and it's going to fucking cripple him. It's going to cripple him for days.
He's going to do it and he never does it. If I made it public and succeeded, well, then I got a success story. And that's what we all hope for. But either way,
there's no succeeding in this.
Or a failure.
It's just doing it.
Criticism, and I might get news and publicity that I'm not ready for.
Success in the DDP yoga is just doing it. You're not going to lose weight. You're just going to stretch a little bit and like bend and move around.
I couldn't even handle this little DDP yoga story. And coming off of the Quiet on the Set documentary about a year ago, when I made a video for it, and all the stuff that came back on me then, when I had to shut down and disappear.
Turtle up. He's going to have to turtle up after our video. After I put out this video, he's going to turtle up again.
That's why I told myself, I don't know if I ever want to be famous. I want to work. I want to be an actor. I want to make money. But I don't know if I ever want to.
Dude, Bauer saying he wants to act is me being like, I'm going to fucking... I think I'm going to try out... I'm going to play baseball next year. I'm going to get back into shape and play baseball. I haven't played baseball since I was 18, 17.
And that's why on X and Facebook and Instagram I wrote.
It's like it's over. Like I'm not. No, it's like I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll break into the international leagues, and maybe a major league team will see me, and like maybe they'll give me a chance. They'll need somebody. It's like, what the fuck am I talking about? Like no. It's like no one's ever gonna hire you again, dude. It's over.
Some of you are invested in my life. You've supported me. You've donated, and you've been there for me. And some of you are really, really invested and amazing, actual friends of mine. So that's why I felt the need to tell these videos and give these.
Yeah.
I put the other video behind the paywall because I get afraid. The more views it gets, the more critique and comments I get. I pause the comments because I'm afraid to look at them.
Jesus Christ!
I get that itch.
Just shut them off.
The comments, see what's going on. Feed your ego.
Just shut them off. If you can't handle
it. That's why I disappeared for a couple of days and I haven't live streamed and
they're just comments.
But in all truthfulness and summary, I'm interested in looking into the DDP yoga. I'm going to sign up hopefully by the end of this week.
He's not.
I don't know if I'm going to succeed, if I'm going to fail, but I'm at least going to try. I will always do that.
He's not.
Maybe it'll work out for me. Maybe it won't.
He's
maybe
not going to try. No, he's not. No.
I don't know.
Nope.
Please don't hold it against me if you ever find out if I did fail. I mean, if I failed or if I didn't succeed. And I know that's not the mentality I should have going into it.
Hold it against you how?
Momentum that this, everything's going to be perfect. I'm going to fucking crush it. That's not who I am as a human being anymore. I got like 60% of the negative type stuff going on in my life. So it's very, very hard at any given moment to be 100% positive.
Yeah, it's like
excited about something. And those are the things that
everything is set up for failure.
How to find passion, energy, strength, and get excited for life again. I don't know if that's going to be pharmaceutical or other ways, but there's something wrong with me. Waking up every day is a struggle for me. And there's also the possibility of surgery in the future on my heart. I still have to make the decision whether I want to do that.
Fuck it, don't.
I still have a couple of more visits and things we're working on with the doctor.
I wouldn't.
Now I got to mention the DDP yoga to him once I find out what it is, what it'll do to my body.
But what it'll do to your body is borderline nothing.
Before I probably tried to do all that other stuff. I don't know. Maybe the doctor will say, try that other stuff before heart surgery.
Maybe the doctor will pause, look at you, and say, "Have you listened to Tards on Deck? Have you listened to their advice?"
To make in my life.
That'd be like a nightmare he has. He wakes up.
Because any surgery is scary, even heart surgery. Well, they want to place a stent in one of my veins. So,
that's pretty normal.
I'm afraid.
When you're a big fat fuck. That's pretty normal when you're a big fat fuck. A stint in your heart? Yeah, that's pretty normal when you're a big fat fuck,
I don't
Mike.
know. There it is. Hopefully you guys got an interesting story into who I am in this video.
You can pretty much bet on one of those if you're a big fat fucker.
But this is who I am. And if you want to fuck with me and you want to ride with me on whatever journey's facing all of us,
hell yeah.
I appreciate you.
His life should terrify you.
And to any of the DDP yoga people,
it's a warning.
Or whatever, I'm signing up. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And then hopefully, months from now, I have a success story. And if you don't hear anything from me,
he's dead.
Maybe I didn't.
If you don't hear anything from me, I might be dead.
please try to find your empathy whenever you're posting or commenting on anybody in the future. I know this world is angry and evil and scary, but how are we going to fix it?
Yeah, he might be reading comments.
Not start showing love.
Yeah, he's no victim. And this victim mentality is getting fucking old.
I'm sorry. It's easy to send hate. It's harder to send love. So if you guys want to challenge,
he's been in and around. Like, look at all the pictures around behind him. He's gotten to do so much, but he's just fucking squandered it.
I love y'all. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. And thank you if you're truly in my corner. I appreciate you. I do.
Good Lord.